Neat.
I'm Ross.
And this is
The
the Bourbon
Bourbon
Barrel.
Barrel.
And today we're going to do a very cocky episode, if you can't tell already. We've got ourselves some chicken cock, some fighting cock, and some 1 foot cock with another bottle to be revealed in a little bit. So
Is it a secret?
it's a little bit of a secret for them. You found it, so
I didn't.
you decided to play Blues Clues earlier.
You got bourbons and I
I
like to see
found the
more chicken
one that
cock.
wasn't the.
But anyway,
I didn't hide it well.
no.
Um, anyway, so this one here is 90 proof. This one's 103 proof, and this one is 93 proof. So we're gonna kind of go in proof order with the other one to be mixed in where its proof lies. Unfortunately, because I wanted to do the fighting cock first because it was under $20, and well, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want to try that
You want to?
one.
Yeah, yeah. And that makes sense. That makes
It
sense.
sounds like it's gonna burn everywhere.
But I will say this: like we've had lots of things where it's like Evan Williams 1783 at twenty
Yeah, yep,
dollars
that's
will
true.
kick the crap out of something we spent 60 on or something.
That's
So you
true.
just
So, and again, so this is a well, I guess we'll talk about that when we get there. So first things first, we're gonna try chicken cock, which is from the oldest distillery. They went away for a while. They brought it back. So they're technically the oldest, just not the most. They're not continuously running.
the oldest what distillery
If you
in
read
the
their
world?
labels,
Like,
oldest American bourbon distilling company. They again, they were
here, corky cork that.
established in 1856. They went away for a while, but now they're back with a vengeance.
Cox back with a vengeance. Look
Yeah,
out.
you gotta watch out.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. In
So,
Harris, Bourbon County, Kentucky. Okay.
yep,
Okay.
yep, yep.
So,
So now the question is, are they making their own juice or are they, renting it from someone else and then distributing it as their own for now until they can get back up on? Who's to say?
this one says bottled by Grain and Barrel. It doesn't even say
Yeah.
produced.
So I'm assuming
So
that's probably someone else's juice and that they're currently probably using other people's juice while they get up and running at their own distillery.
this is interesting too, though, and I'm glad you bought this and mentioned that it's 90 because we're gonna do some 90 proof stuff that at some point I want to
Mhm.
do a series and we're gonna throw in some episodes. So many things are 90.
Yeah.
90 is I feel like 90 is the most common proof,
Sure.
most common proof. I feel like it's 90 beats out 86s, at least locally to us. Beats out 80s, beats out 100s, 101s, those ones with all the bottle bots. Anyway,
So I feel
and I
like
like 90 proof
you might
because
be right.
it's not that 80 like watery stuff, but 90 hits that like nice flavor
Yeah.
palette,
So like back in
for
the day,
things.
they used to 86 things and that would bring it down to 86 just to get rid of stuff because it was above the legal limit of 80, but it was also, they could add more water and get more bang for the buck. I feel like 90 is the new 86.
It's a soft nose,
Yeah.
soft nose.
So
Light fruits or something to that effect. Like real light, real
I
soft.
I definitely got a little bit of grain,
Yeah,
ethanol.
a little bit, a little bit.
I don't think it was as soft as you thought, but
This is your first pour too. I
yeah,
had a little bit
he
of
had straight up grain alcohol.
I did
You
poured
should
this
go
eat.
watch that short.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was good. Stuff I put in my mouth. What's good?
That's because I went to a bachelor party where we had grain alcohol mixed with pickle juice, and it was not good. But apparently, that's the thing people do is mix like grain alcohols with pickle juice. Like I didn't know that was a thing.
I don't
And
like pickles and
you remember how we saw that like pickle juice vodka?
yes,
Yeah.
that's
So
horrible.
it's really a
Pickled
thing.
pickled jars like
Yeah.
in the liquor store
Yep.
of those
Of
like
like
the
vegetables.
whole thing. Yeah, and they're like pull the
You
pickle
gotta
out and get drunk. Like
get your vegetables.
Jesus. They want you to drink
Drink carrots and
alcohol,
pickles.
pickles, and then drink it down with the cock. So it's
Honestly, I
you
feel
like the
like
pickle, you like the cock. Is that
the pickled like alcohol pickles, those are probably good for like a Bloody Mary or something. That would be my guess.
it's a rated R episode? These are all cock in the day. Really, this is gonna be like if you're
Ugh,
we're gonna have a lot of inappropriate jokes.
he's gonna go off the rails.
It's I'm already off the
Cheers.
rails. I don't even know where the rails are anymore. Chicken cock.
I got a lot of burn.
Yep. And
It's young. It
you know,
tastes young. For being the oldest established distillery, that is very young. I'm not a big
What
fan.
what was the price of this bottle?
That was a $60 bottle.
Okay.
I don't think I would ever recommend buying that. Wow.
To be fair, to give it the best possible review, when we
Hmm.
go through these,
Yep.
depending on where we're at and how we think when we get done with the third one or the fourth one, if there is one. I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. I was trying to click.
Which really is kind of making me regret buying it after what we just did.
Well, I will say nothing because then I'll give away the surprise.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that
the type of
it's
surprise you have is something we've liked in the past.
it's true, which is why I decided it was
Oh,
so I
I
all
didn't
right.
give it away.
I guess it's time because we just did that and this is the next highest proof at 92 proof.
All right.
And for 90 proof, that tasted a lot hotter than 90. It really did.
It just tasted, like you said, young or not well blended, maybe.
Hmm.
They just rushed
They
it
just
or
threw whatever
they
they found in a barrel into a bottle. And
yeah. But you know what? We found that with a lot of things where it's just kind of like, okay, it's not my bag. Honestly, I only would,
mhm.
I personally would almost sort of compare this to the Bullet, the Orange Label Bullet that I've always said throughout that
Sure.
doesn't really, it does this to me every time. It's a little thin, a little young, a little hot.
I really like the bullet, but no, all right.
Right, right. It's a,
So
for me,
maybe
just
in like a couple months we'll come back to this because that'll have opened up and we'll see what happens. However, that being said, I spent $100 on this bottle and
you
I'm kind
admitted
of
it
scared
to
right
me.
now. Because it is the chicken cock double oaked, referred to by locals as the double cocked. Um, so yeah.
This
And
is a lesson in keeping my mouth shut for this whole thing.
it comes with a little shot glass
It
on the top.
better, after we tried this one, it better,
Before,
that
yeah,
shot glass better be made out of,
this is a $95 shot glass,
what did they
sir.
make Captain America shield out of?
Vibranium.
That better be the vibranium shot glass. But
So
have you ever seen a bottle before that had both a cork and a screw top? Because
no,
it's
no, I
literally the
haven't.
bottle's built that way,
Yeah,
you know?
that's pretty wild. I
So that's kind
really,
of cool.
I don't know. So there's that for you. So we really like double oaked things. We like toasted
Yes.
things. So I figured this would be a good addition to that. But at $95, you can get a Woodford Reserve double oaked for like $60. You can get a lot of
You
different
can get
toasteds and things
1910,
for
which is
yeah,
double oaked for 50, 60
yeah.
bucks.
I mean,
60, I think.
so I don't know. This better be some damn good double oaked for $100.
Are you sure you want to go straight to this and not
Mm-hmm.
go these? All right.
Because it's the proof. We're going up in proof.
Let me see. I like touching the thing. I like touching the cow.
That's weird.
I know.
I wish you hadn't said
Yeah,
that.
well,
I guess that kind of
it's
wisdom comes with age.
ouch. We're gonna go down this whiskey dick thing for years. Like whiskey dick just hammered me something
Oh
hard.
yeah.
The whiskey dick and the cock, and there's too much
It
going
was
on
good. It
here.
was good. All
Oh my
right.
god, I've never laughed so hard, and not on any of the shows we've done
Yeah.
or with
Oh,
like.
that was super fun.
It felt like there was no cameras rolling, and we were all just hanging out, and
Yeah.
everybody was like, "Let's rip on the old man," and I was
And
like, "All right, let's do
had to
this."
be done.
It was because it was hilarious. It was so funny. It's so much fun. You can't rip on other people and not take it. Like if you're that guy, you're the person nobody likes. You know what I
That's
mean? And
true.
they tore me up. Like I came back a couple times with some good stuff, but they tore me up good. It was funny. It was so much fun. And Whiskey Dick is so smart. Look at his
Yes.
channel, Whiskey Dictionary. He's a very good guy.
Cool. Cool. All right. What's we got here?
The nose is immediately better.
That's good.
Immediately
And this
better.
says it's an 8-year age statement, so at least that's something. So
Yeah, there's no age
it's
statement.
not like a 2-year because that's straight whiskey, so it has
It's
to be at
one
least
it's
two
fun too
years.
because you go from like the scales to like
Yeah,
the
the beehive
stars.
to that almost looks like that Australian whiskey, that Star
The stuff
or
that
Stars. Yeah,
we'll hear. I mean,
yeah.
if you guys want to get a better view of that bottle, so you know of some sort.
The black chicken cock. Yeah.
You can't just see.
It's right there.
I don't want
That's
to,
the label, not
I,
the blue one, the black one. It's right there. See,
nope.
stubborn.
Not doing it. Nope. Nope, not goading me. Yeah, I told you once we get going, it's gonna get worse. So,
Oh, there can
we
be
go
only one
from.
Highlander. There
I,
we go. Down the
there
hatch.
can be only one.
What kind of, isn't it the wildest thing? They had a Scotsman play a Frenchman, Sean Connery, and then they had a Frenchman play a Scotsman, and like, I don't know. It was Spaniard. Oh, right.
Daniel Craig.
No, no,
Oh,
no, no. Sean Connery was a Spaniard, not a Frenchman. And then they had the Frenchman, Christopher Lambert, play a Scotsman.
oh, okay,
And
okay,
the Highlander. It was a good movie.
okay. Right,
It was
right.
weird accents, but good movie.
Yeah, too. Like kick certain or something. Yeah. I thought recently too. I wondered if it is just random chatter now while we're sipping the cock.
You should sip that one and
All
let me know
right.
your thoughts because I got thoughts and I don't like them.
All right. Well, immediately, I don't think the nose there smells anywhere near as light and like airy and grainy as the nose was on the original cock. I've tasted it now. What are your thoughts?
Not good.
Better than the other one.
Yeah, but still not good. It's it's still
This was
not
100 and
blended.
this was like 50.
Yeah,
So about
this
twice as
was
much.
60, this was at like 95. And then plus tax,
Oh,
you're like,
it's way better than this. Way better.
it's not that good.
Well, that's what I'm comparing it to. Is something I didn't like. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I didn't like this one either. Like I've had double oaks. I was expecting something tasty, sweet. I didn't get any sweet. At 92 proof, I should be getting something sweet.
that's blended far better
I'm not
to
getting
me.
any double oaked, and even the color doesn't look like oak. Like if we had another double oaked or
Okay,
anything.
to go from 90 to 92, and I get 8 year, and we don't know, undisclosed
Hmm.
age statement, but
It's got to be at least two because it's straight.
yeah, so it's at least two. Yes, yep, yep,
So, but
two or
like,
more.
I mean, look at a
You're gonna take this too long episode, are you?
this is ridiculous. Like, look, this is a toasted.
Right.
See how dark that is compared to this. Like that's white compared to that. That's crazy. Like that's I don't know that that's actually double barrel. That can be like a lie on the freaking box. I don't know.
Oh, this is the one that I couldn't say it until they picked
Like
the actual
even
um
the quarter oak that we have is darker than that thing. I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem like it's really double oaked. I think they're lying to us.
I I'm not gonna go there. Oh, which one is the one that said about picking their own barrels? I'm trying to find that. Like it said something on there
It
about
was
the.
this. It was
Is
they
that?
start with their own trees and they cut them into the barrels.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah, beginning.
I'm yeah.
Selecting each tree that will be harvested to create the best barrel possible for every batch of our award-winning whiskey. For our double oak, we re-barreled our Kentucky whiskey in new American oak barrels from West Virginia. Okay, so they make their own barrels for this.
Hmm.
Bummer.
Yeah, that
And
sucks.
then they double barrel it into something else because this sucks. So they're like, well, we better do something else with it. This is West Virginia. It's some barrels
Let's
we can
buy
buy.
some barrels from someone else and put them
Yeah.
in because man,
So, but
that's
still
not
better than this.
it's
It's
yeah,
better
but
than
not
this.
much. Like I don't know that I'd be able to tell it. Man, that's
I
sad.
think I could tell the difference because this one tasted like it was your young thing was
Hmm.
perfect. It tastes like it just
Yeah,
needed more time. Whereas this one tasted like 8 years because the flavor profile was one thing. It wasn't me trying to pick out these
right.
things that weren't mixing in my mouth properly. You know what I mean? So
So
I like this one better. I like it better. I still don't like it, but
fair enough.
for I don't mind going back to it either. If like I said, we do this a lot. We play with our cocks. So here.
Nice. All right. Well, stay tuned for the rest of the cast. We'll be back with those.